So there's an episode in South Park where it made fun of the show I Shouldn't Be Alive Right Now, something like that, where it was I should have never gone ziplining, and the whole episode was about how the four boys main character like went ziplining and almost died of boredom.
It was the most boring episode, but it's so funny how they say zipline.
It's so funny because it's controversially known as the worst episode of South Park, and you think it would be like the human centipede or something.
That's my favorite episode. Don't you talk bad about it.
No, I'm just saying it was something to be morally bad. Like, but it's the completely innocuous I should have never gone ziplining. That's the most controversial South Park episode. Not the one where they showed Muhammad.
What about the Garrison Trump episodes? Those are pretty bad.
I think it's because people agree those are bad.
Okay.
But no one can agree if this is good or bad, because unless you know the reference, it's not funny.
Zipline.
That's why we say, alright guys, say shaka ba or zipline.
I'm Minty.
I'm Annie.
I love the human centipede.
So, okay. Then we moved
Directly?
it.
Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
Gonta!
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
Not like the first case of Danganronpa 1. He could have done it.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
Zipline.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
The zipline equipment?
Equipment?
Kumi's like, I don't want to look at this.
They can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
How would you connect it? Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body. Was it? What?
Maybe that's suspicious shit.
There!
Oh.
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, that's why she couldn't fix the net.
There was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Actua can reveal.
Oh, you're right. I see what you're saying.
Mysterious mystery. During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason.
Backstage!
It's a mysterious mystery. Only Actua knows the
She
answer.
kind of reminds me of Laura Bailey's Jester impersonation. Impression.
Oh, yeah.
During nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
Well, if you tie it to the net, Kurumi. I'm about to say.
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
How would you know that, Gorkyo?
He's a perv.
according to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet.
So it would have been enough.
Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
Thank you, Felix from Fire Emblem.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym window.
It's just fucking gone to talk. Because the English is wrong.
Bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Shut up, Miyu.
Wait, who said that?
See, Coel? Maki?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
They use the weight.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Use a dead piranha as the weight and toss to the window.
Another rope. There was only one though.
Oh, then it's impossible. Sorry.
Someone teach him English.
The wolves didn't do it.
No, I'm sure there was another rope. Or at least something that could be used as rope.
Wait, why do we need another rope? I thought the first one was long enough.
I guess they need another rope to somehow tie it.
This is it!
But I don't know how you need two ropes can
The
tie it.
tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how did they use it?
Okay, so. First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window.
Oh.
Nope, still not getting it.
So wait,
Is it a pulley system?
no, you can see it.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
And then you pull it on one side to make it taut.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
So they're trying to say, how could you get it to the other side?
Oh, I guess so.
A lot of back and forth here, but
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
I wanna fuck you.
But what do you tie it
It's
to?
nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Tie what?
Well, like, what is it tied to?
It's tied to like the windowsills of both windows.
And shouldn't Koikyo, the
Pervert.
rope tying expert, know this?
Maybe it's Kokio, because he knows so much about ropes.
No way.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Except Kokio could, because he's the expert at tying on that sexy fetish rope.
Eureka! I got it!
What do you mean? Because she's a
Thomas
parent.
Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration.
Shut the fuck up.
We get it. Just tell us already.
Oh God, you're so soft.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Whoa.
Tarzan?
They also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope?
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's
You're like a
plan.
broom to kind of inch him into the tank.
The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands.
Himiko.
But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Just say it, bitch.
Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the window. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the windows themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
Is it?
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you.
You're a bit close.
You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Or somebody.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick.
Thank God
I
they're
believe
standing
in
next
you.
to each other for
So
this
I'm gonna
conversation.
leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I believe in me, since you believe in me. Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Fuck what Kaito said. Something was used with the ropes to move the body between the windows, like a zipline. Come on, think. Hangman's Gambit, except this time we have no idea what it could be. What did the culprit fashion to move the body between the windows? You have to do an order, yeah?
You have to do it in order. I think I don't want to say it, but we might need to get some outside inspiration because I honestly have no idea what it could be.
Well, I mean,
let me vamp for time though. So how could it be something Kokichi could figure out, but not I? The smart invented me, you.
The question is, what did the killer use to move the body between windows? So we know the answer.
Zipline?
Zipline.
Are you fucking kidding me? You gotta be joking me.
But they spell it as ropeway.
Ropeway. Huh.
But I don't get it. I thought the question is to figure out what is the second thing?
But that doesn't make any sense. Ropeway.
Yeah, like how, like, is it an object that we don't know what it is, or you just talk about the actual two ropes being tied together?
Also, that's not even a word that America uses. It should have been zipline. It really should have. Zipline. 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 Sorry, there's just no way we were gonna get that.
Yeah, because it should have been
it really should have been Wordle style. I could have done it Wordle style.
Use something like a ropeway to move the body.
A what?
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
Someone show me what a
Wow,
ropeway
that's
is.
brain damage or something? You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that.
It's gotta be a no, cause like
what is going on?
What you said was a zip line, so there's no way ropeway is a zip line.
No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. What is a ropeway?
What is this? Mine. Confirm image, hide question, dig up pieces.
And he's got aphantasia. They won't know how to summon an image in their head.
In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the L stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the A button. More pieces will be erased from two and more same connect color. The adjacent pieces will be changed color in the following order. If you do it well, you can move all the pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces change. When the pieces on top of an object are gone, you can select the image as the...
Fuck that, just like manhandle it.
So A is dig up, Y to confirm, and okay. There's only one piece that you can press A button repeatedly to break it.
Oh god.
But that would incur time penalty, so let's just button that. It might sound complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. That's Kadaka being like, just trust me.
Just trust me. Oh, only the surrounding images.
Yeah. I can't even find this object, but...
Oh, there it is!
Oh.
What is it? Oh, we gotta figure out if it's a... Okay, it's multiple items.
Oh.
No, keep doing the inner tube.
Okay.
Because it's definitely not a ladder or a sun chair. So, confirm the image.
Okay.
Oh, fucking. Oh, because there's only one piece, it takes more A's to break them.
Yeah.
That's a lawn chair, right? Like upside down.
Yeah. Geez, no one ever talks about this mini game.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side?
Did it have a rope on one side?
It did. Because we thought it was a tire swing.
Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
Been a zip line! You know how funny that would have been if we just both innocently said zip line, and then like that was a hangman gambit.
So a zip is a ropeway, a zip line though.
Yes, it has to be.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube
It would have got
was made
snagged
of
on the
sturdy
knot
rubber
guarantee.
as well. It could have supported two people.
You know, well, I mean, if it's long enough, right?
Oh, it supports two people.
Two
The
people?
culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway.
Maybe it's not a zip line because I don't think two people can go zip lining.
And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the
Not
gym.
small. They're like two people.
Yeah, basically. Look at his ass cheeks.
Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the window.
Scan everyone's feet.
That way it would be more stable and let them handle the
And then
course
she
more
shoot it there.
Up,
Finally,
jump.
they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that,
Isn't it obviously a man now based off the silhouette?
No, they just. That's like the whole case closed thing, right?
a ropeway.
Who's been
You see
saying
the
that?
culprit place their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
Not
Why
to
would that be
step on
against
windowsills.
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
You can enter the gym, but not the pool.
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
Who asked it?
Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Oh, right, you couldn't enter the gym.
Who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details
Which
of their
is
plan.
a redonkulous.
Oh, shit!
You just don't have to answer.
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
God, I hate my kids.
That's right, they couldn't enter the gym.
Daddy's mad at you now.
Yeah?
Mama, Dad's gonna kill you.
This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
That's my job.
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
All of us all get along.
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
He did lie, though.
Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body.
So,
from
what's with the
window to
fabric
window.
in the pool, then?
Ropeway murder. Some crazy ass shit.
No idea.
But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily.
With the power of rope tying.
All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
Uh-huh. And so what?
So how do we get into the fucking piranha tank? Did we throw it?
The rope was thrown from the window. That's why
Oh, it's
we
right
found
up
it
against the
there.
window. Okay.
We still couldn't have thrown it.
Because it's
With
plopped
that
it in.
method, the culprit
Think so?
must have
Yeah.
made numerous
Oh.
trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
Or sex.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the
Because he can't enter the pool.
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Like when you wet the bed?
Yes. When the culprit was
She would
taking
say
down
that.
the inner tube, he accidentally dropped it.
Like, oh shit! Oh my god! My
Why did the
fucking
culprit
ropeway.
leave it in the pool?
You can't get in the pool.
Pool rules.
That's it. Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
At night.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is
Me.
prohibited at
What?
nighttime.
Just watched a lot of playthroughs Danganronpa. Finally plays Danganronpa for the first time. Are all trials this fucking long?
Couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low.
So unnecessarily
Even
low.
if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope,
What kind of diagram is that?
I know.
the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh
No,
impossible.
it wouldn't.
Yeah. Unless you
Different
type
if they used
crappy.
a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Ah!
Yeah, it would take too long.
And they would have been busted if someone saw it.
What?
What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
That's like if I dropped my IDV wing in my vagina and I didn't get it back.
Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
Aren't you all amateurs?
Actually, save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Now, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough.
He's roped so
Such a
well.
bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway.
Praise me for my ropeway.
Respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
Don't respect Kaito. Kaito's a dipshit.
Don't respect the culprit.
Not me. No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case, so it can't be Kaito. Kaito's too fucking dumb. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
Which could be anybody at this point.
It would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event.
Oh, I'm gonna start
My
pointing.
sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
It was Kaede. Always Kaede.
Pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Ooh.
Well,
Ooh.
Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit
No,
is?
we don't know who the culprit is. Except Kaito. Yes, I have a good idea of who the culprit is. And it's,
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
You can say me.
What?
Come on, man. There's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick.
I'll
I
protect you.
take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick
Both of
makes.
one one. You idiot! It's Shuichi. He's the killer.
So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
I still think it's funny if Shuichi fails this mission. Everyone votes for him as the killer. It's like, yes, the guy's trying so hard to figure everything out. He's the one.
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Too much trust. But yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have been had to have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that now is the list of suspects.
I guess not any.
So it's like someone who helped with the show?
Yeah, so
Like Kaito?
It couldn't be anyone but an insect meet and greet. We have to do it now? There's no way we know enough. Okay. So he wasn't, she wasn't, okay, he helped, she helped, he didn't help, she didn't help, she didn't help, he didn't help, she didn't help, he didn't help, he didn't help, she didn't help, he didn't help, she didn't, okay, so it has to be Kibo, Kaito, or Kirumi.
Is this what, first of all, why is the X's all drawn differently?
It's only something in special X's.
So do we have to assume that it's the smartest person? Because they said it couldn't be someone dumb.
Yes.
Which would be Kirumi, because she's the only one who talks logic?
Yep. Are you going?
Oh, Kibo does say smart stuff.
We're running out of time, sorry.
It has to be you.
Shut the fuck up!
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
But no, it couldn't be because...
Me?
Yeah.
What? Kirumi?
That's you.
Oh, so Kirumi
There's no
is the
fucking way it's
culprit.
Kirumi.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony.
Like, whoa, wait, I like her. Let's hear her.
I do like her.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I'm sorry.
I cannot believe you would suspect me.
She's the only one who talks logic.
Then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
Right.
It's funny because she's Jolene in JoJo, but she's also Hyoko, who was also accused in Chapter 2.
Shut up.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that
Now she starts accusing Shuichi.
I
We
will
should have said
refute your
Kibo.
accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
What the it better not be Kirumi.
Alibis for yesterday, that ruined.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
No, but
The crime was
Because she would say that she was meeting up with Kokichi.
and would he not?
No, because the time was different, it's past midnight.
Alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Oh, that's an insect.
I have evidence that proves
Wait, no.
you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Shirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Wait, what is it? The voice cooling to implicates of my logic has to be airtight. There's a whole story somewhere. I just have to say calm and fix.
I think she says most people don't have an alibi.
Okay.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
But is it insect meet and greet or is it yesterday's alibi?
That means no one has one.
Alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
No, I guess not.
Really?
You. I have no alibi for nighttime. The reasoning too challenges.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
No, fuck.
I was wrong.
I, of course, am not.
Oh, so there's two ways you could do this.
Oh.
We'll go the simpler route. This could have been done by anyone. Counter that with alibis from yesterday.
How does that help?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I'm not sure.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
What's your evidence?
She's lying.
Oh.
She's doing perjury!
Complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
No, we're all idiots. Fuck. So I have to get rid of that red letter first.
Yeah, the second way to do it, but you have to do a lie. So I figured we'd do it this way.
Okay. It'd be cool funny if your ending determines how many lies you said in the case.
What do you mean?
Like we had different endings.
Oh.
If we lied through all the cases.
Do you think we would fall for
That would
such
be cool.
nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
You'd have to change the concept of the game, though.
That could have been done by anyone.
Woo!
That's wrong.
Most of us have alibis, dumbass.
We were sleeping. I'm sleepy.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
How?
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
Okay, right.
And why do you believe that?
Cause she made the curtains?
Could put the body into the tank. Several steps needed to be taken.
Because she could do it in the instant meet and greet.
In the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation.
Right.
That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
Why would she be by herself in the gym?
Kirumi was alone in the gym
Oh.
for only, like,
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha
How would she
tank.
have known she had this time? Was she talking to Kokichi?
This is my selfless devotion.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Nihilism. Oh, like as if like, oh, you want us all to just die like Kokichi because Kokichi's an asshole.
Marked window frame, black piece of fabric. Gotta be
Black
that.
piece
If it
of
were solely
fabric.
the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to cut through that.
Oh, right. Only when you have the right sword.
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided when you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty. Your entire case falls apart.
Very compelling. So
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time.
what the fuck is this supposed to be?
What, is there anything else that glows orange?
No, that's the only thing.
Where are the other swords?
History.
If it were solely the rope
Mark
and
alibis
partition,
from yesterday tennis cave with black piece of fabric.
I suppose 5 minutes might be enough
There's gotta be
time.
something else.
But that's
I
all.
accept that. However, the crux of
So
your
I have to just
argument
buy
is
myself
not but a
time.
guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative when you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty. Your entire case falls apart.
I don't get it.
You're right, that is the only thing.
Oh god.
So, what did we try already?
We tried black fabric and we tried alibis for yesterday.
Is it the marked
No,
window?
no, sorry. The black fabric and marked window. That's what I tried.
So what is 5 seconds?
It has to be alibis for yesterday, right?
I guess so.
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time.
No, it's not it.
What's going on here?
I was wrong!
If it were solely the rope and partition,
So it has to be the last one, the tennis net cable net.
I suppose 5 minutes might be enough
So
time.
it's marked window frame, but it's
I
for
accept
there is no
it. However,
evidence.
The
What?
crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
Oh, I just didn't beat her
What do
enough.
you mean by
You
the
piece of
crux
work.
the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
You give me that?
This is a conclusion we reached together. It's not just a guess. I have evidence on my side. I'll show her.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor, but there is no evidence to indicate. In other words,
That's weird,
it
you're
is
using
just
it.
a guess.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
then
advancing
you add
enough.
assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
Wait, what?
I think you
I
have to
am
make it
referring
hit
to the rope.
first.
Oh.
Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words,
Oh,
it
I have
is
to do
just a
why?
guess.
You piece
And
of
then you add
shit.
assumptions and
How come the
hearsay
other
to that.
ones
It is
you?
nothing more
Oh.
than deception.
Okay, I got it.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words!
No, this is the second time playing my entire life. How am I supposed to know the fucking rules?
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym in the lab.
Okay, and with this, we will continue next time to figure out how Kirumi did it, or what. I guess we already know.